Sejong Station. We think this was herO's pick.
Yeah, pretty good chance of that. herO's gone out on this map so many times in Pro League. He's chosen this kind of map in the best ofs before. And it was the map he had the most success in the past.
Well, let's jump into that game right now. Let's see if herO can take it back, or will Maru get that 2-0 lead? Up here in the top left, in the blue, our Terran player. The best Terran in the world. He's up 1-0 against herO. It is Maru.
Down here in the bottom right, one of the best Protosses in the universe. It is CJ herO. Having a rough game, game one. Realizing that his style that he's been doing for so long now got obliterated completely by pure mass biomine.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If you get, it just shows, like, if you get good enough at multitasking and multi-dropping as Maru, and you know where to drop, when to drop, etc., you can pull apart, like, the current Protoss mid and what they love to do. And herO, we've said it time and time and again, he's, like, one of the best at it, if not the best. It's just, like, straight up macro PvT. You know, Parting knows how to, like, manipulate the game into his favor. He's very, very aggressive, loves to go for all-ins and stuff. But here I think he's the best at straight-up macro PvT. And Maru just proving that it's not going to work against him. herO's going to have to switch it up here, I think.
I definitely need to see a switch up in here. Like, his style is fantastic against just about every other Terran, but I don't think it's enough. I think he needs to go into Storm earlier. I think he needs feedback for these drops. He needs some sort of aggression. Maybe it be Oracle this time.
You see, the thing that the CJ Antis coaches weren't thinking about was that herO is very good against Terran, but he's not very good in PvM, PV Maru.
Oh, well, that's it. I don't think any Protoss is right now, Valdez, like, because he is actually playing his own way. No one else plays like him to this point. Like, we do see we do see Marine sort of bio mine drops and all that for a little while, but we don't really see that go into the late game where it's actually still trading.
Yeah.
And he's fighting like mass AoE with simple Marauders. Yeah, usually we do see more Vikings. Maybe we see a pull the boys sort of all in. Not for Maru. Never, ever.
Nope. herO will be able to get that down this Nexus without a hitch, but the SCV will live for now.
Yeah, looks like maybe a bit of a different build for Maru, unless we see Aractic go down in just a sec. Could just be that very quick factory. Pumping out a bunch of Marines, and into that a very quick stop on. Maybe some Widow Mines this time. Go for that quick Biomine drop instead of the Hellions.
Yeah. Just get it out a bit earlier. You know, maybe while herO has less out on the map. Not a bad idea. Sejong, I guess like main to main, it's not too much smaller than Deadwing vertical spawns. Maybe slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're meaning. Yeah, I think it's just like it's a good map for this kind of style. Plus, you can try and get it onto the ramp. You put down a mine there, and you kind of zone out everything. Marines can do a lot more damage. They can't, like, Photon Overcharge is not going to protect both bases, and if the gateway units are cut off from the Photon Overcharge, they're going to have a hard time.
Yeah. Also, it's very good to manipulate your builds in a best of 5. Just do something slightly different, maybe come in 10, 20 seconds before your opponent would realize or be ready for.
Yeah, completely agree. There's going to be one mine. It's like maybe 7 Marines, 6 Marines.
May just go for a straight-up attack. Like, boost in the medevac with another Widowmine or something.
6 Marines is going to push out in the map at the very least. Maybe try and look for a probe. Oh, just going to miss it there.
It's going to hide it from the probe at least, though.
Oh, that could be it, too.
And this probe is just going to sit here, almost acting as a scout to make sure that no push is coming. And herO's not going to be aware of these Marines out in the map.
The drop might actually fly near it, which is the other scary thing. Gonna be close. Oh, what? That is way too close. Maru actually knows exactly what herO does in every situation. He knows when that probe's coming up the ramp to the middle of the map, and
it would be so funny to see a scan again and just see the robotics with it.
Oh man, just maybe. And we're seeing herO do very similar style, if not the exact same style. Let's see what Maru can do with this drop.
Oh man, he's gonna force that photon overcharge with the natural, and here comes the drop. What have you got for this? It's gonna be a mine and 2 Hellions.
Oh!
And only now does he stack up those probes with huge hits from the Hellions.
Oh, nice surround there. Oh, for a second. Oh, no! He drops it again.
Unreal damage coming out of Maru.
He stacked those probes in the last second, and Maru dropped it. That is a horrible way to lose probes. That must be so tilting.
Yeah, and look at this, the robotics. We were talking about that slightly faster drop. That Widowmine is about to...
It's resetting. It's going to hit again. Let's see if Maru's controlling it. This could do so much.
4 more probes, 16 in total.
Oh, wow.
herO will eventually clean up that drop, but what does it matter?
That is critical damage, man. That is so much damage in a single drop.
And look at the follow-up. We're going to have tanks. May just do a little bit of a TY push at the back rocks.
Yeah.
Maru's like, oh, you want to play this map? Fine. Whatever, man. I don't care.
He's just freestyling. He's like, you know what? I'll do whatever. I saw this in a Pro League match once. I'll try it out.
He's got the turret coming down, too, as the Dark Shrine starts. He's like, yeah.
He is so ready for everything at this point. And a Banshee on the way, plus these tanks.
And the Stalkers are going to be out of the map. He will have a photon overcharge just barely.
Taking a bit of damage. A lot of Stalkers on the map, though. Maru's going to have to be a little bit careful. That is Bling.
Oh, man. He's going to take out a lot of these Marines.
Yeah.
Maybe herO getting a bit of tempo with this. There is one Widowmine.
Oh, not paying attention, but has Blink in time.
Very nice. Let's see if herO continues with that aggression. Looks like he does want to actually blink up there.
Oh, he got the tank, actually, while you guys weren't watching. Blinked up there, got the tank, got out alive, didn't lose a single Stalker. And with the seeing that tank and that Banshee, I think herO knows exactly what's going on from here. And he's going to make the units appropriate to deal with this kind of push. Yeah. Still catching up in economy there, which is the one scary thing.
Yeah, that's the big thing. You may know what's coming, but will you have the tools to deal with it? And here we go. There's one Stalker. Not enough energy for a photon overcharge, but Banshee pretty low health. One Stalker will be enough.
Just enough. A couple more Raxes on the way. A lot of bios still coming out and tanks. Looks like Maru's going to stay the path. Probably even work elite now for herO. And it looks like he's going to try his best to buy as much time as he can. Oh, shows the DT. Scan goes down. Not finding anything at all except wasting a scan.
Yep, that's about it.
And a Raven is just about to come out as well, mind you.
That it is. There's a missile turret at the front, too.
Oh, whoa. Didn't actually trigger the mine.
Kind of strange there. Trying to drop in here, but there's a Raven and a turret.
Oh.
He's going to pick it up. Will he save it? Yes, he will. Nicely done.
Yeah, he's not finding anything. Let's see if Maru wants to transition back into the normal style. I think he might be because he's adding that 4th and 5th racks and double medivacs on the way. Seems like he's just going back to good old faithful.
Yeah, why not? I mean, he ran around herO so well in that last game, and he's got the big enough lead here that, I don't know, just mixing up slightly, adding some different units in. Maybe even just the tank for defense against a counterattack, and then a bit of a switch up.
Once again, we are seeing herO go for that double forge upgrades behind Colossus tech. So, you know, he makes it up a little bit, but he's still remaining strong with his philosophy of the Colossus mass gateway units and upgrades. I can appreciate it. I've always loved his style, but I mean, last game, if it says anything, it says that Maru is completely ready for it.
Yeah, he's figured it out. Maru's got that 3rd CC up now. I think herO got his up slightly ahead, but Maru not too far behind. Not going to make much of a difference.
Yeah, just about moving out there. Probably still afraid of those Blink Stalkers poking. Besides that, there's also a DT waiting at that 3rd base. We have to take care of that.
Will there be any defense at this 3rd base by the time that Banshee hits?
It doesn't look like it, does it? There's not really anything in position for it either. Just a few Stalkers in the natural that can come down eventually. Here we go. A few probes going to be picked up.
Some decent damage. Will save the Banshee for now, but warp in here and it should go down.
Yeah, it should. You know what? If only he had Cloak, he could have actually stuck around that third base for quite some time.
Yeah.
Right, Maru pretty much just catching up with economy now. Finally getting that third base. herO actually got his considerably long a while ago, and he also saturated it too. Now the drops begin once again. Valdez down the left side, a double drop.
Yep. All the Stalkers out on the map now. Looking like they're trying to trade against some units. Going to try to go for the Raven, but the PDD comes down. Will save it. Ooh, and look at that. Pylon in place to spot that drop right as it comes through.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we should see herO ready for this one. That Raven's going to help out so much in dealing with these observers on the map as well.
Oh yeah, we're seeing this so much more out of Terrans rather against Protoss. It's just so useful.
Could be a hard fight for the Blink Stalkers to turn it around. Now the pressure begins from two ways. Ooh, the observer actually spotted by that Raven. Now the drop into the natural.
Natural coming in, not much here. He's trying to fight against the small group units on the left. Maru getting a lot of kills in this natural, actually. Photon Overcharge is going to come down. Going to force the lift. Yeah, at the same time, nice little Zealot harass at the third base of Maru.
Oh, very nice. He does clean up that left side army with these Blink Stalkers and the Colossus, but he did lose like half his mineral economy at that natural.
Nice spotting by the Raven. Going to catch the DT on the watchtower. Looks like herO may want to move out on the map now. All of his Colossi in position in the middle.
It's probably a good idea, you know, start applying pressure because, you know, Maru's just going to non-stop and keep attacking like this. So applying some pressure on the map could be the way to go, but Colossus really out of position.
Going to be a Colossus for free. Guardian Shield won't save you there. PDD going to come down against a lot of Stalkers.
Nice force fields. And maybe the thing that he's been missing this whole time, you know, not enough force fields with this army. And big blink forward. More bio. Nice concave as well from Maru. Going to be ready for this army. It's not enough buffering with it either.
Yeah. Going to trade once again with Blink. It looks like finally herO will decide to go into Storm. You see already High Templar coming out. Storm being researched.
2-2 nearly finished as well. And Maru already looking for that +3 weapons. Let's see if Maru's going to transition from this, because I'm sure he's not really expecting to go into Ghost or being forced to go into Ghost, but when he runs into Storm, he doesn't really have a choice. Oh, it's only 2 Marines. It lives for now. This puts it completely out of position for this.
Maru's style working against him. Loving those Marauders against Colossi. Here we go. Gonna park that gas. Gonna take out the extractor. Or the refinery, rather.
Same thing, Valdez. It's good.
Pretty much.
It's all good, buddy.
Maru trying to come from 2 sides and harass at the same time. Scan going down to see if anything will spot for this little group of units coming from behind.
There is a recall if he wants it. Not going to take it just yet. Here comes the flank.
Oh, he needs to recall. Colossus will go down.
One goes down. Second one in the red. Sitting on like 20 HP, man.
Here's the counter harass coming from herO. Units in the bunker should be able to deal with it. herO not warping in more units to harass there.
Yeah, it looks like it's time for Maru for the counterattack, but now Storm is on the map in a nice blink forward, catching out a medivac. And that's going to be a hard one. How is Maru going to deal with Storm?
That's the question. A huge blink forward, and Storm's coming down. He's going to have to run away. He cannot take this fight right now, but running away from Blink is always not a great idea. He's going to lose 2 more medivacs here.
He's going to try and get out of here. He's simply going to be chasing for now. He's going to eventually be able to pick up, maybe get out before the blink is active. But what's he going to do in his natural? This is the big problem. Such a hard position to fight from. And there's still 3 storms available. There's one.
The storms what Maru had at the natural.
Oh, but there's going to be a flank at the same time. All angles covered from Maru.
Really nice blink, though, and he's going to blink that army. Storm rather, and those Colossi still live. There's just not a lot of Marauders here to snipe them down, and look at the supplies. herO up 50.
Oh, and he got every single medivac as well. There's nothing left for Maru except for these 2 damaged medivacs and a small bio force left over.
Oh, and there's the Storm. There's just not much bio left over, and more orphans. There are the reinforcements of herO.
Simply overwhelming at this point. Maru completely overrun.
GG. herO takes the game even after taking critical damage in the beginning. 16 probes lost. Doesn't seem to matter.
Apparently not Valdez, and what a turnaround. And there you go. Adding some Storm in does the trick. Maru's going to have to be a little bit careful from now on because it's a big difference when you're fighting that little bit of extra AoE, or a lot of extra AoE with simple bio and mines. And the coach is probably going, yo, bro, you got to make Ghost eventually, man.
Yeah.
Get a scout for that.
You know, Maru can take you down in a bunch of best of ones. You can take down a bunch of very strong Protosses before people figure out his style, but a good Protoss against him in a best of 5 will eventually do just that. And it looks like herO may have found the answer. I do have to say, even though Maru did some pretty huge damage early on in the game, the CC was very late, and herO did just go pretty standard fast expand there. So with Chrono Boost and being able to get those probes out, he wasn't too far behind, although it was a lot of damage, to be sure.
Very true. Well, let's see. It's going to be Vani Research Station as map number 3. Maru's pick.
Ooh.
Be looking for more drops.
By the way, I want to point out that badge on the left side of Maru's shirt there, his jersey, it said the short man, basically.
Yeah. He is pretty small, man.